أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله ثم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم آمين أما بعد إن شاء الله في هذا اليوم نتكلم عن فعل الأمر the imperative verb. Now فالأول نتكلم عن تعريف فعل الأمر. So تعريف فعل الأمر في اللغة يعني linguistically الأمر هو الطلب على وجه الاستعلاء والإلزام يعني command means requesting someone to do something in an authoritative way. So يعني هذا المعنى أو التعريف اللغوي للفعل الأمر. So terminologically يعني تعريف فعل الأمر في الاصطلاح عند النحويين هو ما يطلب به وصول الفعل من الفاعل المخاطب على وجه الإلزام، أو أن تقول هو ما يطلب به وصوله بعد زمن التكلم أو بعد. The imperative verb is used to command or request the listener to perform an action. يعني فعل الأمر يستخدم للأمر النصيحة الدعاء أو طلب بآداب. In detail, so the imperative verb is used to command, advise, pray, or request politely and other things. Now, الآن ننتقل إلى تكوين فعل الأمر, formation of the imperative verb. It said يصاغ فعل الأمر من المضارع بعد حرف المضارع ألف نون ياء تاء وإضافة همزة الوصل إن احتيج إليها يعني the imperative verb is derived from the present tense which is mudari by removing the previous alif nun yaw ta and adding a helping vowel which is hamzatul wasli if indeed or if in need or needed. Now so فهذه أمثلة على التكوين. So this is formation examples. So here we have yakitubu, which is fi'l mudari. Now we want to change fi'l mudari to fi'l amr. So we are going to remove the harfu of fi'l mudari, which is yaw. We are going to remove it and replace it with hamzatul wasli. So then we say uktub, right. So al-mulahado is that the note is that udifat ya wa utiya bi hamzatil wasli. The ya was removed and hamzat wasli was added. Here also we have yakirahu, so which is mudari'u. Then when we want to change it to amru, we remove the yaw and we replace it with hamza. Here also yad'u, it was replaced with alif hamza, and yamshi, it was replaced with alif hamza by removing the yaw. Now فهذه 20 مثالا على فعل الأمر. So these are 20 examples of imperative verbs. We have ta'ala, come. So ta'ala, come, that is ismu fi'l amr. Laysa bi fi'l amr hakiki. Ismu fi'l amr. So we have nadhif, clean. Ihfaz, memorize. I'mal, work. Udrus, study. Ishrib, drink. Kul, eat. Nam, sleep. La takdhib, don't lie. Sameh, forgive. Ikra, read. Uktub, write. Ijlis, sit. Inhad, stand up. Isma, listen. Undur, look. Takallam, speak. Ibtasim, smile. Salli, pray. Idhab, go. Now, الآن نواصل عن بناء فعل الأمر يعني how the imperative is formed. يعني يبنى فعل الأمر على ما يجزم به مضارعه. The imperative is built like the Joseph form of the present tense. Now, so we have anwa'u bina'i fi'l al-amr. The types of imperative formation. We have bin al-bina'u ala sukun, which is built on sukun. We have al-bina'u ala asfi harf illa, which is built on omitting the weak letter. And we have al-bina'u ala asfi nun, which is built on the dropping of harfun nun, the non-alphabet. So all this we are going to explain one after the other. So mata yubna al-fi'l amr ala sukun idha kana sahih al-hakari, which means when the verb ends with a sound constant. Example, uktub, ijlis, ikra. You can see all these fi'l amr, they end with what? They end with sukun. So in this form, we are going to be saying fi'l amr mabuniyu ala sukun. Now, for here, yubna ala asfi arfil illa. If they ask that, mata yubna al-fi'l amr ala asfi arfil illa, we are going to say, idha kana mu'tallal akir, when the last alphabet of the verb is what? Is very weak, which is either alif or waw or yaw. For an example, we have da'a, we have sa'a, we have qadha. All these they are fi'l madi. Whenever we want to change it to amru, we are going to remove the weak alphabet. Either it ends with alif, or it ends with waw, or it ends with yaw. For an example, udu, the last alphabet is what? It is waw. It is weak. It is among the weak letter, because the weak letter they are alif, waw, yaw. So that is the reason why we remove the wow. Same thing with imshi. It's supposed to be imshi by ending with yaw. So we remove the yaw. Also, same thing with irimi. It's supposed to be irimi by putting yaw. But the yaw, the wow, and the alif, they are what? They are the weakened letter. So we are going to remove and dismiss them. So if you want to do the i'rab of this type of verb, we are going to say Fihlul Amr mabuniyu ala asfi arfil illa. While the third one is yubna ala asfin nun, which means we are going to be building Fihlul Amr on sukun when indal ittisal with dama'ir rafu'i al muta'arrik. Whenever of the pronoun of subjects attached to it, either for masculine or feminine. So example, uktub plus aliful ithnain, it's going to be October or Wawul Jama'a, Oktubu or Yawul Makataba, Oktubi. So whenever I want to do the i'rab of fi'l mudari that is in this form, we are going to say fi'lul amr, rather fi'lul amr mabuniyu ala asfi nun. Now fa'adi'i i'rab fi'lul amr, passing of the imperative verb. So fi'lun mabniyun da'iman. So always a build verb, never inflected. Al fa'ilun domiru mustatir, yani idle subject pronoun, which is you. La mahalla lam al no passing position unless is what is in a clause. So these are examples of passing example of fi'l amr. Udu'u rabbaka. So udu'u is fi'l amr, that is here. Udu'u. So when we want to do the i'rab, we say udu'u fi'l amrin mabniyu ala asfi arfil illa. Because of what? Because we already omit and dismiss the alphabet that is weakened. But here, uktub wajibaka. Uktub, you can see, normally fi'l amr used to end with sukun whenever you say it. But if it end with it will end with fatha or with dhamma or anything, which means something already attached to it. But if anything did not attach with fi'l amr, it's going to end with sukun, like uktub. So are going to say fi'lum amrin mabniyu ala sukun. Now, so فالآن ننتقل إلى جمل متنوعة, diverse sentence. We have some diverse sentence here. Number one, اقرأ الكتاب, read the book. اسمع النصيحة, listen to the advice. اغسل يديك, wash your hand. لا تكذب, don't lie. صلي لربك, pray to Allah. Keep in the haddi, stop at the limit. So for all the equilateral dars, this is lesson summary. We have a ta'rif definition, which is ma'yutlabu bi il-fa'il min al-muqatab ala wajhi al-ilzam, a verb used to command or request an action. Two is that ala aslu fil hukmi, yani original ruling is what? It is at-talabu, which is or ujub, which is obligation. Number three is al-bina, which is formation. So alama yuzamu bi mudori'u, built like the juicy present tense. The fourth one is al-i'rab. Passing fi'lun mabniyun wa fa'ilu damirun mustatir. The last one is al-istigdam, usage. Amr, dua, waja'un, nasi'an, and so forth and so forth. So tadhakkar fi'lul amri da'iman mabniyun wa fa'iluhu damirun mustatirun takdiruhu anta. So just to remember that the imperative is always built and its subject is the hidden pronoun, which is you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.